When Scotty said scunner. I was at my gran's, we were watching Star Trek. I didn't mind much of the plot. What could down in my head yon nicht was a word for Engineer Scott. Like years awa in a strange new world, he cried a baddie a scunner. And I get a wee smile, and my granny asked why. I said it's about 2,300. Do you really think they'll be using old words like scunner and drake and deuce, and glaike and dwam and flag and stain and cuddy and neb and hoose? And my granny thought for a wee minute and said, I didn't say hoose because I can't say house. Of course I can, oh canny. It's the name that I cry the place where I bide, like my ma and my pa and my granny. And my granny's gran and her granny's gran, and her ma and her gran's ma's gran, and her granny's gran and her gran's granny's gran, and her gran's granny's ma's gran's man. And his ma's pa's gran, and her granny's gran, and her granny's gran's ma, and the farmers and priests and sodgers of the day, and the kings and the queens and all. And I thought for a wee minute, and said, I ken what you mean, these are all braw words, and they're what I'm going to keep saying. And maybe in time I'll be married with a hoose, and I'll pass these words to my wean. And the words will pass to my wain's wain, and their wain's grand grand wain, and their grand wain's, and their wain's grand wains, and their friends' wains if they've nane of their ain, and their grand wain's, and their wain's grand wains, and their grand wains and all, richt up to the time when Scotty is born, in the year 2222. So go on yoursel, Montgomery Scott, start up yon ship's warp core, to tack these words and gals like gang, whore nae words hae ganged afore.